Hi, this is Randy with Floral Computer Systems. I'm going to show you today how to sell using the SMART system. I'm going to go to here to Sales, and I'm going to create orders by customer. Now what we have here is a list of customers, and you notice there's additional data on the customers. Now notice here too you have the alphabet. If I wanted to go to a customer whose name starts with a D, I'd hit the D here. But let's just go back to A, and let's go to a floral experience. Let's say you're talking to this particular customer on the phone, and you want to go ahead and pull up their information and sell some product to them. So here we have the customer information. The system already knows it. Here's their sold to information. Here's their shipped to information. This one happens to be a pickup normally, but let's say today it's not a pickup. I can actually hit the drop down and make it whatever we want. But for this one, the date that the pickup is expected is on the 14th. Let's actually change that. Let's say it's actually going to be the 15th. Okay. Now at the bottom here we have accounting information. The last update was the 11th. Here was the balance. Here are the sales since that time. Here's the current balance. If they're over their credit limit, you'll know it, but also you can have the system set up to automatically let you know. In other words, in red it'll show you they're over their limit, and if you want it to, it won't even let a salesman sell to them without a manager's override. Okay. Now let's go ahead and sell some product. I'm going to go over here to Quick Entry. And let's actually just put in carnations, C-A-R-N, and here we have all of our carnations. Now the database I'm working with isn't very large, but we definitely have customers who have 10 to 20,000 items in their inventory between their fresh cut flowers and their hard goods. But here we have carnations, and you see the purchase pack, landed cost, what's on hand, what's the selling pack, and what quantity, and this is the current price. Now let's go ahead and say for these last couple of items, let's do 20 of these, let's do 20 of these, and let's do 20 of these. Okay. Now, one thing about the price here, the system is automatically calculating a price that's based on your landed cost plus whatever margin you want to get on this particular type of product, because the system knows that as well, plus what's the price level for the particular customer you're dealing with. In the system you have up to 5 different price levels, so your best customers of course get the best price, and maybe your walk-ins or your worst customers get the highest price. Okay, but you have that all set up so as you're selling you're not having to think about that. The system's telling you, okay, for this customer, for this product, here's the price. It gives you this margin. Now let's say you want to offer a little better price. Okay, well let's go ahead and give it to them for 40. Okay, I can do that, and it changes the margin. And that's how that works. So now if I can either hit here add item to order, or I can just hit the enter key. In fact, I'm just going to hit the enter key, and it's going to add what we have here to the order for this particular customer. And in fact, if I go to summary, it'll actually show me what I've got there. So I'm just going to hit summary, and here we see we got these carnations, orange, pink, and red, and the quantity, unit of measure, price, total price. Okay, so it's tracking all that for us. So now let's go back to Quick Entry. And let me show you something else here. Now I showed you how you can type in a word here. Like if I type hydrangea, H-Y-D, it pulls up. Basically when you type a search term, it's looking for that term, that phrase, or that word or words in the product description. Or like if I put red, it's going to look for everything red. Now by the way, these colors that you see here are set up by the user. If you don't want colors here, you don't have to have them. Most clients like those, but not everybody does. Some just like to have it all white. Okay. Now another thing we have here is hotkeys. Watch this. I'm going to hit Alt-R for roses, and it pulls up all my roses automatically. It also, you'll see here, puts that search term. So we have a number of hotkeys. You can set them up for yourself. You know, Alt-R for roses, Alt-C for carns, whatever. As you know, it's not quite unlimited, but you can get have a very large number of hotkeys to make it very fast. And for these roses, let's just take a look here. Again, let's say, notice how we have 125 here, 250 here. Let's say we want to do, 30 of these. We want to do maybe 30 of these, and I don't know, maybe we want to do 40 of these. Okay, so it's that simple. Again, I'm going to hit add item to order, and it's going to just put them right on the order. And I want to show you something else here, because we're talking Quick Entry, but I haven't showed you what selective ordering is. Okay, Quick Entry shows one line item for each product, whereas selective ordering will show you the lots that came in on a product. In fact, I'm going to hit Alt-R, so we go to roses here, and now you see here, like for this roses ambiance 50 to 60 centimeter yellow, well, there are actually 2 different lines here. This one came in on 1219, this one came in on 109. These are both from Esprit, and shows the age. Now this is a database we're working with. Obviously in an actual wholesale operation this would be way too old, but you see the data here. It's all here. Unit of measure, how it's received, current cost, on hand, how many do you have on hand, what's the current price of this particular product. And just to go down a little bit here, the bottom line here is you can sell from this screen, like for instance right here, if I want to sell, let's go ahead and sell these 35. And let's go ahead and, because they're old, maybe we give a little better price on it. Okay? And I'm just going to hit the enter key. Actually, we're going to go ahead and add item to order. But the thing here is, again, you can sell from particular lots if you want, or you can sell from the quick entry screen. Now the quick entry screen is going to automatically instruct the people in the warehouse to take the oldest product first. It actually directs them to the older product of the order that of the particular items that you're picking. Whereas here, it's going to direct the people in the warehouse to the exact lot that you're indicating. Okay. Now for this roses skyline 50 to 60 centimeter yellow, well, notice here you have two different lots here, both from Esprit. This one's on 1219, this one's on 109, and you notice we have 155 total here. Well, I'm going to go back to quick entry, and again, let's look for that particular one. That's this one here, right? Notice again, it's 155, but it's only one line item. And let's say I go ahead and we want to go ahead and do 50 of these. Okay? So I'm going to hit add to item to order. And now, if I produce a pick ticket on this, I'm going to go ahead and in fact, first let's go ahead and print it. By the way, notice here that the status here is A for active, okay? So it's an open invoice. Now if I go ahead and hit print order and create invoice, it's actually going to produce the invoice and turn it from an active to an invoiced status here. You see it says invoiced? Good. So now here is the invoice. And again, you would have your data, you'd have your logo and your data here, and it would look very nice. And you have sold to, shipped to, and you have all the information. What are the quantities? How's it packed? What's the price, etc. Okay. Now, if I were to go and take a look at a pick ticket here, go ahead and pull that up real quick. The pick ticket separates it into whatever categories you have. In this database, we have fresh flowers separate from roses. Okay. And here on the roses, notice here for the, let's just go down there and look at the skyline. Remember how we did an order from the quick entry of 50 units, but it's directing the warehouse to go to this Esprit. This is the farm. This is the date the box came in. This is the box number. This is how many to take from that box. Of course, that finishes up that box, and now they go to this next box. Came in on this date, this box number, and they're going to take 45 from that one. Not everybody has their warehouse set up to take advantage of this, but it's there if you need it. So bottom line is this system is going to make your operation much more organized, much more efficient, and you're always going to know what you have available. You're going to be selling at a price that's going to definitely get you the kind of margin you want. If you drop the price, you're going to know what margin you're getting anyway. And it just enables you to actually operate much better. And I'll tell you, our clients tell us they're absolutely making more money with it. They're more efficient. They're spending less time. With less effort, they can get more done. And I'd love to show you more about this. Please give me a call, and we'll even show you how the system works in a free online demonstration. And my direct line is 727-483-7451. And I look forward to talking with you. Thanks.